Personal branding is the only thing that matters in sales. In any niche, in any field. You're probably thinking, what? How do people then still make money without personal branding? Well, because they haven't yet really figured out what's going to happen in 2025, 2026, 2027 as we go on. AI will replace you. AI will replace you. But who will AI not replace? Someone that is out there, that is authentic, that can actually talk to their audience and create solutions for them. And the reason I say any niche and any field is because attention drives value. Where attention goes, money flows. For example, Dr. Andrew Huberman. You probably heard of this guy. What makes him so different from other doctors? He talks to patients that need consultation. He has the attention, and people say he's the best doctor in the world in this field. Just because he's out there and you can reach him, you can watch him, and you can hear his expertise. Endless patience. He makes 6 figures every month. He doesn't work for anyone. His location, time, his own financial freedom. Other doctors, they barely have any patients, tied to a single hospital, no freedom, have to work 30 hours a week, no one knows their name. Does this mean that they cannot make money? Does this mean that they cannot have a great life? Does this mean that they're not important? Obviously not. Everyone is needed in the system. But Dr. Andrew Huberman has figured out how to separate himself from other doctors. Just look at how many podcast episodes he has where he's just speaking about his knowledge. You can't grow a beard. I need to watch this. Thankfully, this is not a problem for me. What makes personal branding so effective? I've wrote this in this way, going down, but it's actually going up, like this little guy here. He is going up because he started posting on social media and creating content. What did this lead to? It led to consistent online presence. And what does consistent online presence lead to? It leads to you having pressure to deliver to your audience. So you're starting to think. You're starting to use your brain and you're starting to think. And what do 90% of people not do? That is think. Most people just follow, and that is the truth. So if you start to think, you will find ways where you can provide your content to your audience and be authentic in the same time. And why is 2025 so different? I touched upon this in the beginning of the video. Because the future is AI. You've heard it so many times. Well, it's not. The future is not AI. What is the future? The future is personal. The future is personal because AI, remote work, global connectivity mean that professionals are no longer limited by geography. I'm making this video from my home. It can reach absolutely anyone like this. The personal brand that you have will therefore be your competitive edge. Most people will get replaced because they are not interesting enough. Our brains are being rewired anyways. Our attention span is getting shorter. Therefore, if you can gather attention, you will gather people to you. So what do you do then? You've heard this a million times, but you really need to define your niche and your values. What is true to you? Then you establish a consistent online presence. You share valuable, authentic content. You engage and network with your audience. You're there for them. You use tools like podcasts, newsletters, social media. Yesterday I covered LinkedIn, YouTube, plus cold email. This is all a part of media. You're reaching out to people in a way. So why don't you do it? You watching this video, why don't you have a personal brand yet? Why haven't you started? Because it's all in the mind. You may have so many objections that your lower self, or as we call Satan, is trying to tell you so that you don't take action. You say, well, I don't have the time. I've had a long work day. I just need to come home and rest and be with my kids, be with my family. Understandable. But you can actually automate it pretty smoothly, or take just 1 to 2 hours per day to create some content. Just 1 to 2 hours per day. Some extra work that is going to benefit you forever. Then many people come to me, they say, well, I have no skills, I don't know where to start, I have no confidence, I can't speak. To this, I say, I've been there. I know. I was bad at speaking. I was horrible. Go watch my first video. It was just very, very forced. But you have to start somewhere. You have to get uncomfortable. Everyone has value to give. I truly believe that. Everyone has a story to tell. If you don't think you can learn something from everyone, then you're just having a big ego. Because everyone can learn from anyone. Why do I do this then? Why don't I just make these videos like a bunch of these creators and just go on with it and give you these solutions, give you these new tools, tell you that this will work, this won't work, when the reality is that what gathers attention will work. I want you to have more free time. That is why we started TT Opta exactly 1 year ago in 2024 January. To save people time so they can go out in nature. That may sound silly, but yes, that's really one of the main reasons why me and my co-founder James started TT Opta. We want to help people globally by automating their lead generation. And that's what we have done over this past year. And that's what we will continue to do because we feel far from done. I've got so many new opportunities just by putting myself out there. If we just take a look at my LinkedIn. Yesterday, I made a post about the system of the video I made yesterday. I made a pretty great post and put a CTA like comment 2025 and I will send you the system for free, which is what I did. And people loved it. People wanted to see the video because they see that it's free value and they just want to be a part of it. So by just me putting out myself, putting out info, putting out free value, I generate so many opportunities that I would otherwise miss. I mean, posting content on your personal page leads people to your business. This is the formula of opportunities. I made this document months ago. I think it was November with my brother Consta from LinkedIn. By the way, I'll put his page on the screen right now because you need to follow this guy. He helped me a lot in the beginning. I was literally stuck. I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what to make. He's been helping me for months. Very great guy. He's better at this than I am. So just reach out to him and I guarantee he will help you as well. But yeah, when you put yourself out there, you will just generate so much opportunities. Like I did in December, if you go on my channel, when I generated 6 meetings in 5 days out of nothing, basically, out of quacking. So as cliche as it sounds, just be yourself. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. God willing.